Hi everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is the Philmelodia Club and you're tuned into season 2 of our financial seminars. Now last season, you journeyed with us as we explored some real and interesting topics governing the financial world. Now, this season is no less exciting. This year, the Philmelodia Club celebrates her 95th anniversary, and over here, that is a big deal for us. So, stick around for what we have in store for the rest of the year. Par with us on this journey. Check out our socials at the Philmelodia Club. We're available on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, the whole works. So check out our socials. Also chat with us in the comments. We're excited to begin this journey. But before we go any further, here is the prayer.
Let us pray. Dear most righteous and eternal Father, thank you for today. Thank you for sparing our lives to see one more day. Please be with us as young people as we will be discussing about our finances. Help us to secure the bag. Help us to find the right means to secure the bag. And thank you for everything that you have done for us, Lord, and continue to do for us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
All right, let me specially add my spark of welcome to you, our viewers. It's lovely being back in this space, yeah? So it's time for the financial quote. After the quote, we're going to have our icebreaker, and I can't wait to see what that entails. So let's check it out.
Our financial tip for this seminar is: when paying off your debt at the end of the month, do not pay the minimum balance. While the minimum balance will secure you from the interest of not paying by the bill's due date, it is best to pay over the minimum balance or the maximum payment you can afford as to not incur extra interest.
Alright guys, so for today's icebreaker, we're going to be playing Guess the Slogan, where I'm going to give you the slogan and you're going to take 5 seconds to just guess what the company actually is. So our first slogan is Taste the Rainbow. You have 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Skittles. Number 2 is Just Do It. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one was Nike. And the last one is Finger Licking Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one was KFC. I hope you guys were winners.
Financial literacy and maturity are necessary. Not only do we get to approach our finances from a more confident point of view, but we also understand that the economy is always moving. And when this sense of financial comprehension is applied, how we deal with our money will in most cases prevent financial chaos. But we should also be aware that money approach is a bit different with regards to gender. Essentially, how a man usually handles his money is divergent from a woman's perspective. And I feel like it is essential for us to consider this when dealing with finance. So this afternoon, we're going to dig a bit into the male's perspective on finance, how they handle their money, how they secure their bag. And excitingly, we have a group of men from the Excelsior Club joining our space this afternoon, and it's definitely something that we need to talk about. So I'm excited and I'm happy and I'm ready to actually begin the discussion. So once again, you're welcome to chat with us in the comments and check out our socials in the description below. Of course, we have a giveaway coming up and we'll chat later on that. But before we welcome the men, here is a special item.
I can't help smiling when I look at you. I keep on going crazy. That's all I can do. Oh, I'm so defenseless. You so close. Oh, the walls have crumbled from my body and soul. write your name across my heart. I want the world to know that I am yours forever, and I'll wear it like a shining star. So write your name across my heart. For you, my life is an open door. Oh, everything I have is yours. I try to give everything you need, but as far love goes, there's a lifetime guarantee. So write your name across my heart. I want the world to know that I am yours forever, and I'll wear it like a shining star. To write your name across my heart. In all my thoughts, in all I do, in all I say, I belong to you with every breath I take. Write your name across my heart. I want the world to know that I am yours forever, and I'll wear it like a shining star. So write your name across my heart, and I'll wear it like a shining star. Write your name across my heart. Across my heart.
So, gentlemen, thank you for joining our space this afternoon. I'm so excited to actually start our discussion. But before we get into things, I want you guys to introduce yourselves. But to add a bit of creativity to it, I want you to describe yourself using just one financial term. Yeah? So I'm going to start. All right. So hello, I'm Charlicia, and this may or may not be true, but I consider myself a very frugal person. Yeah. Moving on, starting with
Hey everyone, I am Aki Melen,
mhm.
the president of the Excelsior Club, and my word is investor.
Invest. Alright. Okay.
Greetings everybody, my name is Avano Smith. One financial term to describe, I don't know, cash flow.
Cash flow.
Yes.
Cash flow. After we wrap up, I want to know more on that. Yeah? But we're continuing.
My name is Giovanni Brown, and the word I use to describe myself is a risk taker.
Hey everybody, my name is Kamar Clark, and the word that I will use to describe myself would be a saver.
Mr. Clark is a saver. That's interesting. Alright, so gentlemen, we're here this afternoon to talk about how the men secure their bag. And it's a very modern phrase, but when we talk about securing the bag, some of us we tend to lean on just getting the bag, but there are other aspects to it. Yeah, so we have money management on our whole, and when we talk about money management, we're leaning into investing, we're leaning into tracking our expenses. So there are other aspects of it, and that is why we're here today. Yeah? All right, so I'm gonna throw out some questions and we're going to talk a little on each of them. Dean? Alright. So I want to know, the first question is, what are some creative means of securing your bag? Or how do you secure your bag? Yeah. Who wants to take that one?
Alright, I'll start. No. Well, I don't want anybody to think that I'm rich because, you know. But me personally, I mean work obviously. But apart from work, I do a little trading and investing, right? You know, stocks and foreign exchange and stuff. So that is how I secure my money. Yeah.
So 1 point taken. Moving on.
For me, alright, so to secure my bag, I use 2 different sources. One, entrepreneur and work. So I like work for companies, construction, I like installations and fabrication and things like that.
Wow, skills. We love that. Moving on.
Secure bag sound big.
Right?
And I mean, I wouldn't want to give. I'm not rich, so impression and no impression. I work with my family in our family business, and in the past couple of months, we've ventured into e-commerce, and we've kind of expanded the operations to be worldwide and incorporate both customers and partners from various places of the world. Company in fingerprint. Yeah.
Alright, moving on, yeah.
For me, coupled with work, what I would say that secure my bag is farming. Animals, yes. And also, I'm a co-founder of the Troika Courier Service. So those are the main, primarily, source of income.
I love those points. Points taken, gentlemen. Thank you. Alright, so we've established that there are certain means of securing the bag, getting a bag. But I think what's most important is kind of preserving the bag. Yeah? So how do you ensure the longevity of your bag after, obtaining it? I want to know that personally.
Well, to be honest with you, at this phase of my life, I'm not maybe as fortunate as my brothers are. But my answer is parents. To be honest with you. And until my time comes where the floodgates of heaven open up to me and the things that I am currently pursuing actually begin to pay off.
We're praying for it.
Until then, my parents will pay rent to me.
Like I stated before, saving. I'm a saver. You don't know 2 months from now what will happen. So if you put the initiative to save for the future, not to save for a lifetime, but save for the future, you will find out to work better. Because there's a lot of things can happen, might happen, but you don't know if it will happen. So you have to save for when it should come.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Alright, so normally I don't like to expound before I answer the question. I really hate it, but I'm going to try that method now. Oftentimes we tend to intertwine lifestyles. So today you may have a budget of $10,000 and tomorrow you decide, say, next week you decide, say, you're going to spend 20 and the other week you spend 30. So therefore you're intertwining lifestyles. In this pandemic, it is important to maintain one lifestyle. And even though that lifestyle can save, you're also, just maintain what you can afford in order to have, more money.
I mean, for me, the pandemic, I don't really change anything, in terms of what I used to do. As I said before, saving in foreign currency is the best thing, right? With investing, I still invest even though it's a pandemic, right? opportunity never sleeps. Guys, opportunity never sleeps. You just have to be prepared for the opportunity, right? So, I mean, right now is the prime time to be investing. To be honest, it's not time to be. This is not financial advice, guys. But this is not time to be saving money, right? You're supposed to be investing in money. The market goes down, you buy. So when it goes up, you make money. Not financial advice, but
I'm intrigued now. Now you're getting excited.
The only thing, because Slomo said something that triggered something that I learned from Warren Buffett, and it's so simple. It's so simple. He said there is one way to build wealth, and it's this. Whether you make $100 US talking, because I was thinking US, $500, $1,000, $10,000, $1 million, the formula is still the same. You live below your means and use the excess to make more money. That's it.
Can we pause a bit? Can we really pause a bit? Because I needed this. I don't know about you, but I needed this. Yeah, any more pointers before we continue? No?
That's it.
I'm excited with what Akeem mentioned, investing. And I think we need to have a specific conversation directed towards investing, because ever so often we need to establish the difference between saving and investing. There is a difference between. So yeah, I'm going to request that topic to speak on next time. Right? So moving on. Alright, and the answer to my next question might be predictable, but I want to hear your responses. Do you encourage helping other men secure the bag? Of course. Of course. Why is that? How so? Talk to me.
Okay. So, well, on the dorm, the way I look at it, and I'm sure the way many of us look at it, is that it's a brotherhood.
It's a brotherhood.
You come here and you're a part of the Noble Knights. It's not only would it be selfish, it would just be, I don't see what would be the reason for us to be living in the same space, for us to have knowledge that can benefit you. Me see every day, and just I walk past you and just leave you to be, knowing that what I know could be of tremendous value to you and that kind of thing. No, so I want to commend my president, Mr. Akeem, because we have these talks on Tuesday night for Dean's meeting. We have sometimes in worship Monday mornings and Thursday mornings at 6:30. And in these things, I really like his approach, because we don't just, come and talk about Genesis 1:1, but we talk about what is your purpose. We talk about, we talk about finance and all those kind of things that can really help to develop in many practical ways. I just want to come in and keep that.
My question is actually before we move on. Could we join the conversation sometime? No? Sure? Alright.
Yes. Just to add to what Mr. Brown said earlier. For me though, my reason behind saying of course I'll help anybody in order to, secure their bag as well. Oftentimes we look in a community, there's a number of persons coming out and changing their life of living, yeah? So, if you're going to a community and you find 1,000 people, 100 of them will come out and get rich, and left 900 them the same way. And then the 900 have your thing for them way to get out as well, and the 100 not help them. So, I would also help anybody, and I not wait till I get rich, then I help people, because I can help people on your journey.
I love that.
So
that's powerful.
You don't have to, and your business not for excel in order to say, alright, when it excel, then I draw the people. No, you can push people. That is also one of the reasons why Trica is, a thing now, because we are here at NCU, and rather than have one person say, this is my business, we turn it into a partnership. And I think that is the way forward as young people, if we want to, move the nation. Because one person can't move the nation. We all have to come together in order to move.
A word. But we're continuing. Thank you. We're continuing. Any more pointers before we continue?
Yes, I mean, I wanted to help anybody. Very willing. The thing is, my question is, are you willing? See? Because a lot of times, persons reach out to you and then they just drop off of the shit. But I'm willing, very willing. But the thing is, sometimes what I would do is share content on my social media. Even talks like this, bringing it for you guys, this is sharing too, right?
We have many of them.
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time, formal and informal.
Right.
So,
I can't
It doesn't even have to be planned or arranged. Just have a group of conversation.
I want to see everybody winning. At the end of the day, it don't make no sense. You want to travel the world and you don't want to travel the world. That's boring, brother.
Mercy.
So help your friends them. Get what I say? Get the bag.
Yeah, go to Dubai when you got it. Nobody.
And the world big enough. Some people have this scarcity mentality that somehow, in order for me to win, you have to lose. You have to lose something to win.
It's always a
The world is
competition.
big enough for all of us to win. You can succeed, I can succeed, all of us can succeed.
I'm so happy. And I said it before, I'm happy for this financial crisis. I'm happy to see and to hear how the men think. Because sometimes, and we don't want to genderize it in any way, but it's important for us to understand how you guys think. Any points from Kemar?
So they basically said it all, you don't want to win by yourself, you want to see your friends win too. Partnerships is imperative. And just helping with somebody when you can. Yeah, basically.
Mood for 2022. We are winning.
Yeah.
Collaboration.
My final question is, how do you limit distractions in your pursuit to secure the bag? We don't want any distractions. So how do you encourage doing this? Limiting the distractions.
Well, envision, because at the end of the day, what I do is not what I really want to do. It's just a means of getting there. Right? So every day I wake up and, every time I'm not feeling motivated. Because some days I have days when I'm motivated. See, I just envision it. Just envision myself in the island. But it's you have to manifest it first. You have to reach up yourself and reach out to yourself. Turn on the next turn.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing about having vision and thing. To be honest with you, I guess I'm kind of always in that sometimes I might even be absent-minded, something to work on. Because I just be thinking about possibilities of not just life and thing, and I'm like, wow, you really can't just be sitting around.
Exactly.
But I don't know who said it, some philosopher, and it said a human being is the only animal that can see something that does not exist and then put in steps to make it exist. Human is the only being that can do that kind of thing. And the last thing I say is that you are what you eat.
You are what you eat.
You are what you eat. That goes for food and that goes for your mind. No, as in, so it goes for food and it also goes for your mind. Your mind is really, and you are the most valuable asset that you can invest in. So if you spend your time just scrolling through social media all day and all you feel with is everything that is on TikTok, then what are you going to be able to put out? If you understand what I'm saying. So even if it's just 1% of your time, which is like 14 minutes, a little time to ingest something positive, ingest something beneficial, that it will allow you to multiply 100x.
I love that. So securing the bag is not only about money, it's feeding your mind as well. That's important. Thank you, Joe. Yeah. Any more pointers?
As it relates to the question, I think the question can be cut into to limit distraction and no, it can be seen in two different aspects.
Yeah.
You limiting early distraction and you feeding yourself the information that is necessary for you to, stay focused. Now to eliminate early distractions. For me, I do two things. One, I pray about it. Yeah. Two, I set reminders and alarms. So there's a saying that says, remind yourself not when you wake or when you're going to your bed about your goals, but also, reciting it throughout the day. So yeah, that is one of my things I use to, limit distraction. At 30 minutes or 100 minutes, say, remember that this is your goal. And after that, then you have compound effect. You remembering your goal reminds you that, hey, in order to get there, you have to take small steps. And I think those are
Can we clap? No?
I think those are my little, ways of eliminating distraction.
As you talk about steps, the quote by Martin Luther King that says you don't have to see the whole step. Just make the first step.
Just the first step.
And that is what is important because majority of the time, your best step will be your first step.
Word.
I have to go on some quote.
Status
things.
To me, I'm so happy this is being started because we can't keep this to ourselves. What we gain here is money in and of itself. It's powerful. It's riches. So we can definitely end on that note. I truly enjoyed this conversation. I don't know about you, but I was filled and refreshed. Thank you guys. Yeah?
That's all.
No problem. Alright, there you have it, folks. The Excelsior Club speaking on how to secure the bag. Our giveaway is up next, so check it out.
Alright guys, so here's your chance to win a prize. Complete this quote that was said by one of our panelists. You will live below your means and use. I repeat, you live below your means and use. Now you can answer that at our Instagram page at philmelodia_club. Thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, I would love to pay a special thanks to our guest presenters this evening. Akeem Millen, Ivan Smith, Giovanni Brown, and Kemar Clark, as well to our host Charlize Robinson, our videographer Jamarli Wason, our participants, and to you, our supporters and our subscribers. Honestly, we couldn't have done it or reached this far without you. Most importantly, we love to pay a special thanks to the man upstairs, God himself. Thank you for supporting Philmelodia and continue to support us because there are a lot of things coming ahead, especially for our 95th anniversary. Remember guys, to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.